Hey everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of the day it is you're watching this. Welcome to another Fitness Friday with myself, Tyler. You are training with Tyler once again, ready for another good quality, solid workout session. And today we're going to be using a resistance band, going to be adding a little bit of tension to the movements that we're doing. We've got one block where we focus on the resistance band, and then we've got another block focusing on some body weight movements on a step or a box or a bench or a seat, whatever you've got in your house that allows you to sit down. So we're going to go through the warm up. You're going to need a band for today's workout. If not, if you've got some light dumbbells, then we can use those as an alternative. Otherwise, grab yourself a band, a light one, quite a thin one, and we'll get going. So in our warm up, we're going to utilize the band for most of the movements, just so we warm up the joints and the muscles. So what I'm going to get you to do is hold the band with straight arms. We're going to go for shoulder up and over. So what you're going to do is from the side, we're going to lift the band up and around. You're going to touch the band on your bum and then come back and over. Key thing is keeping the arms as straight as we can. We're not bending at the arms to get the band over. Hold wide, and that makes it a little bit easier. If you've got good range and you're not really sticking at this point here, then bring those hands in a little bit closer. Okay, so we're going to go for 3 more of these. Going up and over. Again, just opening up the chest, warming up the shoulders. 2. Good job. And 1. Lovely. Okay, next we're going to hold just one strap of the band with palms upwards. We're going to go for pull aparts. We're going to go for 10. Okay, so I'm going to pull the band against the chest, getting the arms right behind the body, squeezing, and we're activating the muscles between the shoulder blades, our traps, our trapezius muscles, and our rear shoulders. Get some big squeeze, open, pull the arms behind the body. Squeeze, 8, 9, and 10. Amazing. Right, I'm going to get you to step on the band now. So place the band on the floor. Step 1 foot or both if you've got your prosthesis on. And we're going to go for bent over rows. So from the side, we've got a nice straight back. You're pulling your hands up towards your hips, elbows high, squeeze at the top. So it's going to go for 10 of them. 9, 8, 7. Think about pulling the elbows up to the ceiling. 6, 5, 4, 3, nice, 2, and 1. Good. Staying on the band, we're going to go for banded deadlifts. So keeping your feet where they are or your foot on the band. You're going to stand, squeeze your bum, bend, lift. Okay, nice straight back. If there's not that much tension on the band, you can hold a little bit lower down the band. And as you pull up, you've got a little bit more tension as you come to standing, come into extension of the hips. So we're just warming up the hamstrings, the glutes here. And we're going to be doing this movement in the main workout as well. So this is a bit of priming of the body, getting us used to the movements we're going to do in the workout. Okay, 2 more. And 1. Lovely. Okay, next. Drop the bands. Going to rotate the shoulders. Nice big swings, clenching the fists as always. 3, 2, 1. Let's go for small circles now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go forward, small. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shoulders should start to burn now. 7, 8, 9. And then you guessed it, we're going to go wide. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Lovely. 2, 1. And shake them out. Good stuff. Okay, holding on to a bench or something nearby. It's going to get you to squat as low as you can. Just keeping the weight on the leg, on the legs. I'm just going to shift left to right. Just open up the groin, work the hips, and just get a bit of mobility in the ankles. So again, hold on to something 30 nearby. Get as low as you can in the squat. And we just shift ourselves left to right. Couple of little bounces. Get our bodies used to being in this low squat position. Good stuff. 2 and 1. Perfect. Okay, on the floor. So we've got the quadruped thoracic rotations. We did these in our workout last week, or the last one that we did before this one. So you're gonna drop the elbow down to the hand, twist up, and then look up at the ceiling. We're gonna go for 3 of these. So that's 1. That's 2. And 3. Nice. We switch sides. Your hand behind head, drop the elbow to the hand, and then elbow up to the ceiling and behind the head. 1. Good job. 2. And 3. Lovely. Okay, last one. We're going to go downward dog into upward dog. Okay, so 1. Drop the hips. Lift the chin, get stretch in the front of the body. Here we go, stretching the back side of the body and the legs. And then into the core and the hip flexors. Okay, 1 more. Push back. And lean forward. Good stuff. Okay, shake the arms out. Roll those shoulders. Head left to right. Let's get ready for the workout. So the first block we have, because we're using the band and we're not doing as much kind of cardio movement and jumping around, but higher intensity movements. We're going to go for 1 minute on each exercise and have a 20-second rest. Okay, so 1 minute on, 60 seconds on, 20 seconds rest. I'm just going to go through the movements with the band, okay? Bearing in mind, we've done a lot of these in the warm-up just to get you familiar with the movements. So the first one is the bent over row. So you're going to step onto the band with the 1 foot or the 2. And we're, again, pulling the hands up towards the sides of the body, preferably towards the hips as opposed to pulling up to your chest. If you want to make tension a little bit more on the band, then hold a bit lower down. And then as you pull up, it's going to be a little bit harder, okay? That's exercise 1. Exercise 2 is the seated shoulder press. So you're going to put a foot on the band again, or through the band, or both feet. And we're going to press up above the head, pushing the head through the arms, getting the arms behind the body. Nice and tall, okay? So the seated shoulder press on that one. Next, we have the deadlift. So you're going to stand back on the band, 1 foot on the band, and you might need to hold lower on this exercise to get the appropriate tension. So you're going to hold low, nice straight back, stand and squeeze. Again, we did those in the warm-up, so they should be familiar. All right, so that's the 3rd exercise. Then we've got squats. So we're going to keep standing in the band. We're going to loop it over our neck onto our shoulders. And we can do these seated as well. So standing up, as we stand, the band tension gets a little bit more. So it's just adding a little bit of resistance to our squat. Okay, so working the lower body muscles here. Then we've got flies, banded flies. You're going to hold your band, loop it around the back, just around the top of the shoulders, around the upper back. And we're going to go nice and wide with the arms, bring the hands together and out. Okay, from the front, you're seated though, you're going to bring them in and out. We're bringing that band together as you're pushing your hands away from the body, getting that good breathe in the chest. Okay, so we've got banded flies for that one. And then the last one, you're going to get down on the floor, on your stomach. This is called the Y to W, and it essentially replicates a lat pull down in the gym. You're going to hold the band, hands just wider than shoulders, lift that band above your head, which is quite hard in itself. And then you're going to pull the band behind your head, dragging your elbows towards your bum, and then extend back out. Do not let the band touch the back of your head. Squeeze here and extend out, okay? I reckon that's the hardest one of the whole circuit. All right, so those are our 6 movements. We've got 1 minute on each, 20 seconds rest. We have a break, and then I'll tell you what we're doing in the second block, which is all on your seated bits of kit at home. All right, so let's get ready to do this. 60 seconds on, 20 seconds rest. We're starting off with the bent over rows, okay? 2, 1. So you're gonna stand on your band right in the middle, or if you've got both feet either side, and we're just pulling that band up, squeezing at the top. So we're not racing through these rep team. We're going nice and slow, controlled with a pause at the top, low, lowering to the start position. Again, think about pushing your chest out, pulling the elbows up and back, elbows to the back of the room. Okay, good, that's 30 seconds. Try and keep count as well if you can of your reps. Try and aim to match that in the next round when we do this. Okay, good, 15 seconds. Good job, pull, squeeze, nice. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Next, we go into the shoulder press. We sit down, step into the band, into the loop, or if you've got the kind of tube ones with the handles, step on it, grab your handles. Go nice straight back. And we're pushing up in 3, 2, 1. Drive the hands up nice and tall, pull the head through the arms. Keep your abs tensed as well. Sorry. We work the back on the first movement. Now we're working the shoulders and the triceps. Those muscles underneath your arms, the back side of the arm, and the front shoulder. And the reason we're seated is because if we were standing, the resistance might be a bit too great. Even my shoulders are starting to burn already from the seated position, so you guys should be feeling it too. Good job, 10 seconds. And then we're going into our squats. No, the deadlift, sorry. 3, 2, 1. Perfect, okay. So into the deadlift, we're standing up. Again, foot in the middle of the band. The wider you stand, if you've got your prosthesis on, the wider you stand, the more tension it is on the band. So you might not need to hold lower. If you're on the 1 foot like me, then hold lower. Okay, 2, 1, and lift. On these deadlifts, think about keeping the shoulders pinched back, chest proud, and you're hinging forwards, you're sticking your bum out, and then standing up. Okay, there's no need to bend the knee on these. Keep the knee soft, but don't lock the leg out. Equally, you're not doing a squat. We're saving them for the next exercise. This is working the back of the body. That's good. Keep those shoulders pinned in by the sides. Good job, 20 seconds. Push the hips back, drive the hips forwards. So banded deadlift. Good, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Okay, next we are going into our squats with the band. So step inside the band, loop the band over the back of the neck and the shoulders. And as we stand, there's a little bit of tension added to that band. Let's go, 2, 1. Up and slowly down. Control the descent. Strong push up. Slowly come down, good. Focus on what you're doing. Don't just stand up and down. Control on the way down. Move with intent. Move with purpose. Make every single rep count. Okay, we're not just moving for the sake of it, just because I said so. Every rep gets those muscles a little bit stronger. So feel which muscles are working. Engage them. Improve them. Let's go. We got 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and change. Okay. We've got the flies next. So you're going to hold your band like so. Bring it up and around the top of the back. And I like to hold the band like this. So my palms facing downwards, knuckles to the ceiling, right bend in the elbow. And we're bringing it in like this, okay? So push the hands away from the body. Yeah, we don't want them close in here. Drive them out, because that's going to add tension on the band. And you're going to squeeze your chest together and you bring those arms close, all right? Let's go. That's right, chest out, cave in, push the hands away. I forgot to say, if you have dumbbells, just swap the dumbbells in for any of the banded movements. So if you're doing these with dumbbells, you're going to hold them in your hands, bring them together in the middle, widen out. There'll be a little bit more shoulder focus because you're holding weights in your arms or in your hands with your arms outstretched. But until we get some bands, that will have to do. Let's go 10 more seconds. And then we're going into our Y to W's on the floor. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest there. Okay, let's drop down onto the floor. Band out in front. Hands are gonna go just outside of the shoulders. All right, you're gonna pull the band apart, put it back and over the head. 3, 2, 1. As you pull the band over your head, lift your chest a little bit. Squeeze, nice. 4. Right. If you need to rest the arms down for a second, go for it. I have to do that. Okay, go, lift again. Pull those elbows down towards your bum. Outstretch. Keep tension on the band. Oh, that's 10. Okay, quick breather. We've got 15 seconds. Can you get a couple more in? So, lift the arms again. Oh. Squeeze, good. Lift that chest as you pull the band. 3, 2, 1. Amazing, okay. Okay, so resting, get a quick drink. Let's talk through what the next block is. So we're using our body weight on the bench or your seat. Okay, 90 seconds rest. So, exercise numero uno. We've got very small squat jumps off of our chair. So you're gonna do a little jump, land back on the seat, little jump up and down. Okay, if we don't want to jump, then just come up really forcefully, drop down, straight back up, like you're gonna jump, okay? So we want some force and power production through the limb, okay? That's number 1. Number 2, incline press-ups. So whatever chair, bench you have, stool, we're gonna adopt this position here, lower our chest to the chair, push back up, okay? So this is our upper body pushing exercise. Next, we've got seated knee tucks. We're gonna work our abs, a little bit of our top thigh, our hip flexors. So you're gonna extend your leg out, knee to chest, extend, knee to chest, out and in, okay? That's number 3. Number 4, dips. You're gonna slide to the edge of your chair, bend the elbows, push up, okay? So down and up. Try not to let your bum come away from the back of the bench or the chair. Literally just slide down, drive back up, okay? That's number 4. Number 5 is the modified burpee. Haven't done these in a while. So you're gonna put your hands on the bench, you're gonna kick your legs out, kick in, little jump at the top. If we want, you can add a push-up in, jump in, little jump up, okay? That's number 5. And the final thing is the seated hollow body hold. So you're gonna lift your leg up, lean back, extend the arms out, and we're holding this position here. If we want, bring the knees in a little bit, just to make it slightly less intense. But as best as you can, try and hold and balance in that position. Really good on that core. All right, so we're going for 40 seconds now and 20 seconds rest. Slightly less in this round. But when we go back to the banded work, we're gonna increase that back to a minute. Okay, so we're going for our squat jumps. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So again, you don't have to go really high with these. You go at your own pace. I'm gonna go a little bit high because I can. Really explode up, soft seat back down, drive up and back. And again, use your arms for momentum. So as you sit, bring them out in front, and then when you jump up, throw them back behind you. I'm trying to get as much power and force out of the leg. Producing power and force is very important, especially having the one limb. Okay, 2, 1, and rest. Perfect. Okay, let's go for the incline press-ups. So you want to have your hands kind of here, yeah, directly underneath the shoulders, not too wide out, not too close in. So just in line with the shoulders. And as you lower your body, your elbows are going to be pretty close to your sides. Okay, so about 40 seconds of incline press up. Let's not let your hips sink down like this. If anything, have them up a little bit. That's not as bad, but ideally want a nice straight body. Push the bench away, push the chair away. Hopefully you're on a carpet or somewhere with some friction on the floor, not a wooden laminate floor. Find that chair starting to slide away. We don't want that. Okay, 7 seconds. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Love that. Okay, next we've got the seated knee tuck. So we're looking at some ab work and the hip flexors. So you start extended, crunch in, bring your chest to your knee to your chest. Really getting that squeeze in the abs. All right, let's go in 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna hold on to the side of the chair, just for that bit of leverage. Extend out, crunch in. Forceful breath out as you bring the knee in. Extend, in, extend, in. Sorry if you hear me sniffling, this hay fever is killing me. Come on, 10 seconds. Should feel a burn in that spine out. Come on, last couple of reps. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it, hold it, hold it. Woo, and 1, all right. Dips, dip, dip. The dips are working the back of the arms, the triceps. Again, if you use crutching, you're going to activate those muscles anyway, but it's in your best interest to help strengthen the triceps and the shoulders when you're pressing down on those sticks like me. All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1, and dip. Again, key points, don't let your bums go out here and don't push up through the hips either. Try and rely purely on the arms. The straighter your leg is, the harder it becomes. If you bring your foot in a little bit, it makes it a little bit easier to manage. Okay, let's push through the arms. Down, drive up. Down, drive up. Try and lock the arms out at the top. Good job. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Resting, resting. Okay, next we've got the modified burpee. So again, you can add the push-up in if you want, or keep it out. You put your hands on the couch, on the seat, little dip, jump his foot in, little jump at the top. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Out, in, or out, press, in, and out. So do what you feel to do. But the day will come where we meet, and I'm going to get you to do a full burpee. There's no excuse. We can do them. Nothing about I can't. You can just find an adaptation, find a way around it. Sorry for that. That's our in-house clock timer. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and break. All right, next we've got the hold. This is going to knacker the top of the thigh and the abs again. It's like the seated knee tuck, but we're just holding that extended position. Nice hollow shape in the body. Oh, why am I starting early? Save your energy, man. 2, 1. All right, so extend the leg, lean back, stretch those arms out, look up at the ceiling. So you're just balancing on your bum, essentially. You might be wobbling around. So you've got to switch the abs on, stabilize. Again, bring the knee in if you want, if it's a little bit too intense with the leg extended. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Good job. 10 more seconds. It's the last movement for the round. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, squad. That's 90 seconds rest. Get your drink. My water's off screen. Yeah. There we go. Okay, we're going back to the banded set in approximately around 60 seconds. Nah, 70 seconds. Okay, so grab your bands again. We're going back to the 60 seconds, 20 seconds format. And again, we're going to start off with the bent over rows, okay? So hopefully most of us have got equipment at home, albeit limited, but enough to include it and intensify the workouts we've been doing in the previous weeks. Okay, so light dumbbells, resistance band, that's going to be enough. Obviously, try and get to a gym where you can. We've got training plans. I've got my training plans. I'm sure there's other ones out there as well. But get into the gym, try and incorporate some proper resistance training into your weekly schedule, into your routine, just to help build some strength, especially in the leg, but the glutes also, the abs, the core, upper body. We need to be strong all over, not just in the leg. And bodyweight training will do that to an extent, but we do need to add additional load, additional stress to the muscles for them to get stronger. And again, it's nothing about you can't do it. There's always a way. There's always an adaptation. Just got to be brave enough to get out there and do it. All right, let's go back into our banded work. So we're going to hit play on that. We've got 5 seconds. We've got the bent over rows. Let's go for it. Let's go. Driving those elbows up and back. Let's do it this way. Squeeze. If you remember your rep count from the last set, try and match that. I'll be honest, I can't remember what mine was because I'm too busy coaching and giving cues and motivating and all that good stuff. But really think about pinching the shoulder blades together at the top, driving those elbows high, putting the hands back towards the hips. Okay, we've got 20 seconds too. Let's keep wrapping them out. Breathe at the top, shoulder blades together, pinch. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Love that. All right, let's go for the shoulders now. Sit down, step into the loop or over your tube band, whatever one you've got. Chest nice and high. Hands just outside the shoulders. I'm going to go in 3, 2, 1. Lock out at the top, slowly come down, push straight back up. Nice, breathing out as you push the hands up. Right, halfway through, that's 30 seconds. Let's go through, push through these last few reps. Come on, we got this. Bit of upper body strength here. 3, 2, 1. Amazing. All right. Let's go for our deadlifts. That's next. Yes. So double band, double loop your band. Step on both of the straps. Again, like I said, the wider you stand, the more tension you get on the band. If you've got the 1 foot, stand in the middle and hold a bit lower. Okay, good. Let's go shoulders back. Just a little bend at the knee, not too much. More of a hinge at the hips. You're going to push your thumb back as you lean forwards. You notice how straight my back is. I'm not hunching and rounding forward, not letting my shoulders get pulled forward. Yanking them back, pulling the shoulders into the armpits. Imagine you've got a piece of fruit, like an orange satsuma, in your armpit, and you're trying to squeeze the juice out of it. Okay, you're going to really pull that arm into your slide. And that's going to switch on your lat muscles, which is key in any pulling movement and also protecting your spine. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and up. Love that, love that. Okay, let's go into our squats. Stepping into the band, looping the band over the back of the neck. Actually, let's do these ones freestanding. Feel like I'm facing that way the whole time. Okay, 2, 1. Let's settle down. Good. Right. Get nice and low. Right. If you're wearing shorts, this band is definitely rubbing against the skin of your leg. You want to hold them out to the sides if you want. Good job. 30 seconds left. Down. And good work. Keep that pace going. Try not to lean forwards on these squats. Good job. 15 seconds. Oh. That little bit of resistance from the band makes a big difference. 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Okay, we've got the flies. So we're working that upper chest, or the whole chest, upper body. So grab your band, loop up and over, just resting across the upper back. 3, 2, 1. In. So keep a slight bend in the elbow. As you bring the arms together, push your hands further away from the chest. Breathe your chest. Little pause at the top there, okay? So here, hold, slowly open chest out, squeeze, keep the chest pushed out. Good team. Slow, controlled reps. Squeeze your chest muscles, tense and squeeze here. Stretch, squeeze. That's what each rep consists of. A shortening of the muscle and then a lengthening. To get the best out of the movement, you want to squeeze the muscle as hard as you can and then lengthen it as much as you can. No point doing little half things like that. Doesn't make any sense. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Love that. All right, we've got those Y to Ws, which for me are the hardest thing in this whole circuit. But again, do as many reps as you can with the arms off the floor and then have a little break and then go back in again. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Good job, Steve. Lift the chest as you pull the band back. 5. Okay, I'm going to bring my hands a little bit closer in, make it a bit harder. It's going to pull the band for tension and pull over the head. Oh, fine. Yeah, rest again, rest again. We've got 20 seconds. Hands a bit closer in again. Right. 2, let's go to last few reps here. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Hui. Awesome. All right, we've got one more round of the seated circuit. So throw those bands away. You do not have to see them again for probably another week. Or if you do this workout again, no harm in doing this workout twice a week. It drops on a Friday or whenever you're watching it, and you can do it again twice. You can double up. You can do this one. You can do one of the old ones. It doesn't matter. The more activity you do in the week, the better. Okay. We all know one workout a week is not going to cut it, especially if you've got long-term health and fitness goals. You need to be doing at least 2, 3 sessions a week. Doesn't have to be just these. Get out and walk. Go to the gym. Do some low-intensity cardio. Anything that's going to get your heart rate kind of in the moderate to high zone for about 20 minutes or more over the course of the week. All right, so it's up to you what you do, but these are here for your own use and your own benefit. We're going to go into our last round on the seat. Yeah, we've got 45 seconds. Let's do this. All right. Okay, so starting off with those squat jumps. So bum on your chair. Nice explosive jump up. You decide how high you go, how hard you want to make this. Again, you can just stand really forcefully and then drop down. We're starting off with that power and drive out of the leg. Okay, final round here, team. I didn't put my watch on. That's annoying. And it all counts, it all counts. All right, squad, let's get this done. In 3, 2, 1. Remember, use your arms to give you some momentum, bit of drive. So just make sure, if you do the jump, just make sure your foot leaves the floor momentarily. Otherwise, if you're standing, just forceful stand, like you're gonna jump up, still using those arms. 10 more seconds. We're gonna go into the push-ups. 3, 2, and 1. Sweet. Next, incline press up. The nice straight body. Wrist in line with the shoulders. Elbows close to the body on the way down. Okay, we don't want the elbows out to the sides. Let's get it in 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out as you push away. Nice. Elbows close to the body, drive. Push those hands into whatever object you're doing these on. And with the body at this angle, the press ups are a little bit easier because we're not pushing as much of our body weight as if we were flat on the floor. Physics. Good work. Come on, one more rep. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest in there. Sweet. Seated knee tucks. Let's go back and attack the abs. Working the top of the thigh and your hip flexor right in there. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Again, extend out, crunch in, try and close the gap between the thigh and the chest. Nice job. We have 20 seconds left. Extend in. Make sure a little hold at the end there. Yeah. Extend, squeeze. Well, last few reps here. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're getting through it, team, getting through it. Dips are next. Back of the arm focus. Keep your back close to whatever object you're doing these on. Bend the knee or straighten the leg, up to you. Let's go. 2, 1. Rep these out real quick. Press, press, dip, press. Keep the chest lifted. Keep looking straight ahead. Perfect. Good work. If you need to, stop, shake the arms out. We've got 15 seconds. Back in again. Drive. Drive. Remember, don't push through the hip. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Shake those arms out. Modified burpees, hollow body holds, and that is us done. Go on, let's finish off. 10 more seconds. We had some banded work and some body weight work. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Again, you dictate if you're doing the burpee with the chest to the bench, or you're just going out, in, and jump. Again, you can leave the jump out if you wish. The fact is, we're moving. We're finding a way of increasing our movement ability. Good job. Last few reps here. Got 8 seconds. Good. 3, 2, 1, and break. All right, team, we're nearly at the end. Last 40-second hold. Let's make it a good one. So extend that leg out. Arms straight, palms up to the ceiling. Hollow body hold on your seat. 3, 2, 1. Well, working on core stability here. Or your stabilizing muscles in your trunk. Again, getting some secondary work on that leg as well. Okay. Hold that. Got my mate here behind me doing a different version of a plank, different hold. We're all doing holds in here. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And done, team. Amazing job. Amazing effort as always. Thank you for showing up for yet another. It's called Fitness Friday because it drops on a Friday. It depends when you're watching this, but thank you for showing up and getting it done. Look back at previous weeks. There's about 8 weeks now worth of fitness workouts for you to take part in. Any feedback, drop me a message in our WhatsApp group or me personally directly, whatever, all the socials and stuff. But again, thank you for joining. Hope you had a great time. Have a great week. Be strong, be active, be awesome. See you next week.